Our team coverage, the U.S. House is preparing to vote on President Trump's agenda bill. And right now, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries has been speaking for more than an hour during the debate. John Rogers is at the alert desk tracking lawmakers' reaction. But let's start now with 7 News' Rebecca Turco, who's live for us on Capitol Hill. And Rebecca, when can we expect that vote to happen this morning?
Yeah, well, there's talks that it could be within the next few hours. Of course, that's a wait-and-see approach at this point because of those few Republican holdouts. And the House Speaker has said he has been wanting to push this bill, so he may be wanting to make sure he has the votes before he makes that happen. So remember, a procedural roll call started late last night, and that's been held open through this morning. The GOP has only been succeeding by narrow margins all along. The more than 800-page bill impacts just about every American. There's been much talks about the millions who'd lose Medicaid coverage and those who'd lose their insurance from the Affordable Care Act. There'll be tax breaks for just about everyone, but the rate varies, with a CNN analysis pointing to the largest cuts benefiting the top 20% of households. There'd be a temporary tax break as well for workers who receive tips or overtime pay, and the child tax credit would increase by a couple $100s. The House Speaker's been moving to get this bill through fast, and Democrats have been balking at how they've gone about it.
This disgusting abomination, the GOP tax scam that guts Medicaid, rips food from the mouths of children, seniors, and veterans, and rewards billionaires with massive tax breaks.
You can vote no all day long and you can hide behind billionaires all day long, but we're going to keep moving forward because this country doesn't sit down in the fetal position. America's ready for a rebirth, and we're going to deliver it.
So discussions, as you can see, still ongoing over on the House floor, and it's a question of when this will be through. There are talks it could happen around 8 this morning. We're, of course, going to keep an eye on that for you. Live on Capitol Hill, Rebecca Turco, 7 News.
Here at the alert desk, I've been watching Congressman Hakeem Jeffries. He's been speaking for about an hour and a half now ahead of that upcoming House floor vote that Rebecca just talked about. Now, according to the New York Times, if the bill doesn't pass today, it could essentially die or be sent back to the Senate with changes. And this could lead to a back and forth between chambers, meaning lawmakers would likely miss that July 4th deadline. So we're all watching this. In the meantime, though, we're all watching, of course, reaction from lawmakers that came in overnight. President Trump very busy on the phone with lawmakers and on social media. He wrote this: for Republicans, this should be an easy yes vote. Ridiculous. Maryland Congressman Glenn Ivey, he wrote that Trump clearly didn't have the votes to pass this, so they had to stall to keep the vote open to tire out GOP members. Virginia Congressman John McGuire, he spent all day on the phones yesterday convincing constituents that this big, beautiful bill is good for Virginia. Maryland Congressman Jamie Raskin, he wrote, taco, Trump always chickens out. That's a term going on Wall Street about Trump, about tariffs. In the meantime, Raskin adds this: ragu, Republicans always give up. And Congresswoman Nancy Mace, she wrote that every member will show exactly who they are, no spinning, no excuses, pass the big, beautiful bill. Adriana?
Stay with 7 News as we continue to track the progress of President Trump's agenda bill. Again, that vote could come around 8:30 or so. We'll have much more later this hour and right now on our website.